Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We've been getting a number of people that come in here with issues regarding being able to reach overhead. And so what's happening with these folks, they're having problems. They don't quite have that range of motion to be able to reach overhead in a way that doesn't cause pain or discomfort. Their range of motion is simply lacking in there. And so they're having problems either reaching into a cupboard, sometimes even doing their hair. They're having problems reaching overhead because doing their hair. Or if they're an athlete, they're having problems getting to the proper position, getting into like an overhead press, doing or a dumbbell press. They only can press up in a certain way, and then they can't quite get that full extension all the way overhead. So what's going on here is we're finding that they're really tight in the lats, the muscles, that kind of that wing muscle in the back here, as well as the triceps long head. So that, as we know, if you look at the anatomy, the triceps long head spans two joints. Obviously, the elbow joint allows you for extension of the elbow, extension of the arm at the elbow. Also, it allows for shoulder extension because it spans right in through here and it crosses that shoulder joint. So it also extends the shoulder. So tightness in the triceps long head, as well as tightness in the lat, as well as the teres major, that basically brings the arm in toward the body, the upper arm in toward the body. So if those guys are tight, you're going to have problems reaching overhead because they're going to inhibit being able to do this. So how do you fix that? So this is a great simple way that you can do at home even to help alleviate that problem. Now, if you don't have a rack like this or a pull-up bar, you can do this at home in a door jamb, if you will. So I'm going to show you a way to do it on the rack and then a way to do it at home within a door jamb. So in a rack, I usually like to have my hand up in here like this, and I'm pushing up against this here, and then I'm kind of leaning toward the involved side. So if I'm tight on this right side here, I'm using my right hand to hold up here, and I'm using my left hand to push against this post of the rack, and I'm leaning toward the involved side, the right side. See that there? And over time, I can get full extension of my elbow as I sit down into the stretch. And I can even do a contract relax where I can contract like I'm doing a one-arm pull-up, if you will, contract here and then relax, contract, and relax, and get more opening of this. You'll even feel it if you're anywhere, since we sit way too much, you'll even feel it kind of in the obliques, even in the front of the hip a little bit as well, this stretch. Just like that. So do a contract relax on there. Now, that's a way to really do it really well with a rack. Now, if you're at home, a thing you can do is to use the door jamb. You can kind of use the frame of the door jamb and kind of do the same thing. So you're going to kind of lean toward the uninvolved side. So if you're going to stretch the right, you're going to lean toward the left. You're going to reach toward the left, excuse me. And then you're going to do this here. And you're going to push into the door jamb like that. If you're tall enough, you can get to the top of the door jamb and do the same thing I did here using the top of the door jamb. If you can't quite reach the top of the door jamb, just use the frame on the side of the door jamb and go this way. And you can get that stretch through that tricep and that lat, that teres major, to help open it up. Like I said, you may even feel it in the oblique to help open that up. And obviously you want to do both sides. And you may find that one side is tighter than another. That's just simply sometimes how the human body works. If you're right hand dominant, it may be tighter on the right than it is the left. So do that on a regular basis. Do a contract relax where you're here in the stretch and you're gonna contract and relax and then sit down into the stretch, contract, relax, and you'll feel this just open up and through here, and it'll help give you full range and being able to reach overhead with whatever activity you're choosing to do, whether it be reaching into the cupboard, doing your hair, or doing an overhead press, whether it's a barbell or a dumbbell overhead press. It's just gonna free up your shoulder for those particular movements. Like I said, you wanna be doing something. If you can't do this, you really have to start, if in a way, forcing your body to get there in order to be able to do it. So use the rack or just use the door jamb at home and help open that up. If you have any questions, please leave them off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Please like, give it a thumbs up. It lets us know you care, and share with others so that way people can benefit from this video as well. So again, we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.